Silent attraction. 8 Stoic secrets that make you powerfully magnetic without saying a word. There's a kind of man who doesn't speak much. But when he walks into a room, people notice. He doesn't shout. He doesn't try to impress. He simply is. That kind of man carries something inside him that's rare. Not money. Not fame. But presence. And here's the truth. Real attraction is silent. It comes from the way you carry yourself, the way you think, the way you walk, the way you control your emotions when everyone else is losing theirs. This is not about being loud. This is about being deeply grounded. Stoicism gives you the tools to become unshakably attractive without ever asking for attention. Let me show you 8 life-changing ways to become silently magnetic. 1. Power in restraint. Stop chasing, start leading. Most people talk too much. They explain, defend, and try to prove their worth. But a stoic man? He stays quiet. He lets his actions speak. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Story. There was a man in an office full of gossip, noise, and competition. He never joined in. He worked quietly, did more than he said, and never asked for recognition. Over time, people respected him more than anyone else. Lesson. Silence is strength. Restraint is power. When you stop seeking attention, people start paying attention. 2. Unshakable calm. Be the rock in the storm. The most attractive man in the room isn't the loudest. He's the calmest. He doesn't flinch when challenged. He doesn't lose his temper when insulted. He stays steady, like a mountain. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Example. Someone mocks you in front of others. Most would fire back. But you smile. Stay calm. Keep your power. You've already won. Calmness is confidence. And confidence is magnetic. 3. Mystery builds value. Speak less, mean more. People today overshare. They post everything. They say too much. But the more you reveal, the less people respect your words. Lao Tzu said, "Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know." Mystery builds desire. Being selective with your time, words, and presence makes people curious. They lean in. They wonder about you. They want more. Be quiet, not because you have nothing to say, but because you value your words. 4. Purpose over pleasure. Build a life that speaks for you. A man chasing fun is forgettable. A man chasing purpose is unforgettable. Seneca warned, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Example. Think of someone who wakes early, works hard, grows every day. He doesn't party. He doesn't scroll for hours. He's building something. That's rare. That's powerful. A man with purpose doesn't need to impress. His life does it for him. 5. Indifference to opinions. Keep your power. Weak men need approval. They need likes, praise, validation. But once you seek that, you give your power away. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Real story. A man starts dressing better, speaking with more confidence. People mock him. He doesn't explain, doesn't react. He just keeps walking forward. Soon, the same people who laughed start copying him. When you don't need approval, you become powerful. 6. Mastering presence. Let the room feel you before you speak. Most men enter a room and hope to be liked. Strong men enter and take up space without saying a word. How? Straight posture, slow movements, calm eyes, intentional speech. Nietzsche said, "Silence is worse. All truths that are kept silent become poisonous. Your stillness speaks before your words. Fidgeting, overtalking, nervousness, those show weakness. But stillness, control, purpose, that's magnetic. People feel your energy before they hear your voice. 7. The strength to walk away. Know your worth. Never beg to stay. Never cling to what hurts you. A powerful man walks away when something no longer aligns with his value. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Example. In a relationship, someone disrespects you. You don't argue. You don't beg. You walk, calmly, fully in control. That sends a message louder than any words. The man who can walk away is the man others fear to lose. 8. Mastering your emotions, the final key to silent power. A man ruled by his anger, his fear, or his sadness is a man easily broken. Epictetus said, "Any person capable of angering you becomes your master." You must become unshakable. When someone tries to break your peace, you stay silent. When others panic, you stay still. When others overreact, you walk away. That's real control. That's real attraction. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to be flashy. You don't need to beg for anyone's attention. Be calm. Be focused. Be grounded. And let the world come to you. Attraction is not about forcing. It's about becoming. You don't chase. You become the kind of man who is quietly chased. Let the silent power within you grow.